So I just wanted to pop on here because there's been a lot of talk in, political spheres as of recent as to whether or not um President Biden's evil or whether he is demented. And I just wanted to give my take on this and I wanted to speak on it myself and tell everybody exactly what I think. So first of all, let me just say that I um I personally believe that President Biden is demented. He's got dementia. Anybody with like a functioning cognitive brain can see it. And so the part that I don't quite understand is the conservatives' argument against Biden because there's only like you can't be dementia ridden, but then be evil at the same time. That's just not a thing. That just does not happen. So pick an argument. Either he's evil and he's an evil mastermind, or he's incompetent. And personally, I just think that he's incompetent in terms of mental. I don't think that any of the Democrats in power are competent at their jobs, because if they were competent at their jobs, Biden and Trump would not be fucking tied when Trump has 91 federal charges. No, sorry, felony charges against him and more pending. 91. 91. Do you know how incompetent you have to be in order for that to be a thing? That's actually crazy to me that happens, that, like, that's a thing. So, the argument that I'll make is that I don't think that President Biden is, like, this is, like, the Antichrist, like how people are saying. I think that he's just been the most lackluster president that we've had in the modern age. When he came into office, the country was in a very, 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 very bad place. And um he could have brought a new deal. He could have done all of this great stuff. And he had this build back better thing, but he didn't fight for it. He let it just die he let it just die in the Congress, which is something that I was very upset about because Build Back Better would have helped millions of people. It would have helped families, uh it would have made childcare universal, um, and it would have increased the amount of people that got healthcare. It would have helped. It wasn't perfect, but it would have been a step in the right direction. But Biden just allowed Joe Manchin to kill legislation that he came up with. Well, according to the Biden White House. I don't really know who actually wrote it, but it was coined by him. That was his 2020 campaign. That was his 2020 campaign slogan. Anyone remember that? Build back better. He had that build back better bill. Parts of it passed, I think. I'm not really sure, but my the point that I'll make is that like there are people that are saying that Biden is destroying America and shit. America's been broken since like the 70s. I would I would make that argument. Like America has been broken since like Gerald Ford. Like Carter tried, the establishment didn't let him do anything, and we've just been in a constant state of like a downward spiral ever since. And the issue is that Biden, when he was in the Senate, caused a lot of damage. He did some decent stuff. Um, the Violence Against Women Act, the Lilly Ledbetter bill, but he also wrote the crime bill and locked up lots of black people and lots of brown people and lots of poor white people. He was a big propi proprietor into the war on drugs. That was Biden. As vice president, he separated children from their families. He has continually been the deporter in chief. He has he has deported more illegal immigrants than any president ever in the history of our country. Ever. Ever. But the media doesn't cover that. He's building the fucking border wall. Well, Trump was furious on Truth Social after that. After that news broke that Biden's gonna build the border wall. Oh my oh my god. But like to say that Biden's like destroying America and that this motherfucker is woke. Like I would make the argument that Biden is anything but. I mean, Biden in the 60s was fighting to keep buses uh segregated. Biden was adamantly against gay marriage. Biden was adamantly against trans people. Biden was adamantly against Asian people. Biden said he did not want to send his kids into public schools because it would be a racial jungle. He that those were his words. Those were his words. He said that. President Biden said that. So I think that now listen, he's demented now, but I don't really think that that deep-seated hatred that he has left him, to tell you the absolute truth. I just think that you're all gullible into thinking that he's this, like, mastermind that, "Oh my, god, now he's all of a sudden, pro, gay people, and, Biden's gonna lead the, gay people to, take over the country and shit." Which, first of all, that is not gonna happen. But secondly, y'all really think that Joe fucking Biden would be the one? Like, you guys think that Joe fucking Biden is the end all be all? That he is this dementedly evil bastard who, like, is going to bring about the end of our country? Yo, if that's what you all think, I want what y'all are smoking. Genuinely, I'm being dead serious. That's some funny shit. That's that's some funny ass shit. Nah, but I just wanted to hop on here and just basically say that I think that while I understand where all of you are coming from, I think you're just greatly misinformed. And I'm not trying to discourage people or try to, bring people down, but I just wanted to hop on here and give my own piece of it. President Biden's not the Antichrist. President Biden's not going to destroy America. America has been broken since the 70s. Um, he's just a lackluster president who does not deserve a second term. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment. We're on the road to 200 subs. Uh, this has been another video, and peace.